Yo, 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 what's up, Diamond Family? It's your man Vivi. I'm back with another video for you. Hey, I'm here every Monday, dropping off gems, teaching you how to record and mix your music better. Today, we got a really special video. We're talking about everybody's favorite plugin. It's auto-tune time, man. Let's get into it, all right? I'm going to teach you guys a couple of quick ways that you can get your auto-tune set correctly. I'm going to show you the technique I use to set the retune speed, and then if you stay tuned to the end, I'm going to show you a more advanced tip you can use to kind of take your auto-tune use to the next level. So if y'all ready, let's jump right into it. As always, I'm going to play you some of the track first, and then we'll go back and dig in and show what I did. So let's get it.
Double my price, cost 20 minutes for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Bitch so bad, can't talk to ya.
Right? Okay, bet. The vocals sound cool. It's more of a rap type auto-tune, right? It's not so much a singing auto-tune. He's not holding out a whole lot of notes. It's more of a cool trap rap type Gunna style vocal. So let's see what I did with the auto-tune. The first thing we're going to learn how to do is actually find the key of the song. That's the first thing you want to do, and there's a couple of tools. The first one is Auto Key, and if you subscribe to AutoTune Monthly, you get this plugin for free, and it actually already knows the key. But if you just solo out your beat and you drop this Auto Key plugin onto an insert channel and open it up, if you play back the beat, it'll just automatically tell you what key it's in after a few seconds of listening. So let's see that. All right, so it's giving us the key of A flat major, which if you know anything about music theory is the same key as F minor. So we can do one of two things. If we're actually going to use the auto-tune plugin, we can just hit send to auto-tune and it'll automatically send the key information right to every auto-tune plugin that you have within your session already. I like to set it up manually just because there's a few other boxes that I have to check. So we know the key is F minor. Let's open up auto-tune. All right, so once auto-tune is open, I set the key, which is going to be F minor. The input type is going to depend on what kind of artist you're recording. So if you're recording someone with a deep voice, you can do low male, alto, or tenor. If they have a higher voice, or for female artists and soprano, it's mostly just going to be female artists. And then one other quick thing, you can use classic mode, which is going to make auto-tune sound like auto-tune 5, I believe. It's one of the older auto-tunes that's very popular. Or you can switch it to formant mode, which corrects the formants, which is essentially what most newer auto-tune plugins do. So you can set auto-tune using auto key and set those parameters, or you can actually grab your phone, and Auto Key actually has a phone app that's for free. You can download that app on your iPhone or your Android. You just hit one button. While the beat is playing, it'll use your phone's microphone to tell you what key the song is in. Super simple. So once I've got the key figured out, once I know what kind of source I'm recording, a low male, a tenor, whatever, and then I start to audition the different types of auto-tune so I can determine which one is going to be best for the vocal that I'm recording and for the song that I'm mixing. So the three that I mainly use would be Waves Tune by Waves, Metatune by Slate Digital, and of course Auto-Tune Artist is the version that I like to use because it's lightweight, like you can track with it and it won't really slow down your computer and you won't hear any noticeable latency really. So those are the three that I use. More often than not, I kind of know from the beginning which one I'm gonna use, but let's flip through them and hear the differences in the sound. So let's start with Wave Tune.
Cost 20 minutes for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah.
Right, so let's switch to Metatune. And actually, let's go back to Waves Tune and I'll show you the settings I have. Actually, I'm going to open all three so you can kind of see the difference. Again, I just listened and I set them to what sounded best to my ear based off of, the recording I have and the plugins, used. So first one we're messing with right now is going to be Waves Tune right here. So let's play it. We've got a retune speed of 5. The note transition is actually how quickly it'll switch to the next note. And so this is great if you want to use a little bit more control on how you set the auto tune. So let's play that back.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 minutes for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Bitch so bad, can't talk to ya.
Right? Let's switch to Metatune and see if we hear any difference.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah.
So immediately, the difference I hear between the two, Metatune is a little more mid-range forward, where I felt like Wavetune was focused a little bit more on the high end. Not anything crazy, it's very subtle, and the differences you really hear is the difference in the way each plugin handles the format correction. The formats are really the tonality of your voice. So you can make the tone a little bit more high, a little bit more focused on the high end, or a little bit more focused on the low end. And the format shift really corrects the formats to keep the vocal sounding natural while being pitch manipulated. And the way that the different algorithms within the plugins affect the formats is going to really account for why the plugins sound differently. So let's go from Metatune to Autotune and see what the difference is between those two, because they all have their own sound. And you really can audition them and try to get the best tool to use for the vocal you have. So let's play back the Autotune version.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah.
And that's another one. Autotune gives me a little bit more airiness, a little bit more high end, a little bit more up in the high, you know what I mean, above the speakers kind of sound. Let's switch back to Meta again.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah.
Yeah,
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah.
Yeah, for this song, I think I would probably run with Metatune just because I like the way that it's pushing the mids forward. The lower mids are getting pushed out just a little bit more, and I think it really complements this song and this beat well. But those are really the main features of Autotune or pitch correction that I really listen for in audition when I'm choosing which tool to use for the vocal that I have. So I know I promised you guys an advanced tip I'm going to show you, and it's actually with an Autotune. So let's go to Autotune Artist. I'll bypass Metatune, and I'm going to show you. I've been talking about formats. I'm going to show you some of the cool things you can do with formats right from within Autotune. So check this out.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah.
Right, so that's our original vocal. So now if you mess with this throat knob, if you turn it to the left, it's going to give you a more high-pitched tonality to your voice. It's going to bring out more of the high-pitched tones, and if you turn it to the right, it's going to give you more of the lower pitch tones. So I'm going to show you what that sounds like. Check this out. We'll start at 0, we'll start at 100, which is right down the middle. Let's see as we move to the left and right.
Baby, I double my price. Cost 20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Bitch so bad, can't talk to you. Just by the wrist and a
So now we've got some, we can do some cool things. What I would like to do is I would duplicate the channel that I'm recording on, and I would get a couple of different format tones that I liked, and I would just move random bars there or random words there to kind of stack or double or just add a different effect. So let's say we're going to do, let me close out this original Autotune. Let's bring it back to 100. But let's say we do one where we're going to pitch the vocals up. So let's bring this one to 70. And let's see which bar we could do that on. Let's try to mess with this bar right here. We'll press B to break that and drag it down, and let's see what we get.
20 bands for the walkthrough, yeah. Bet you can't do it like a boss do, yeah. Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Bitch so bad, can't talk to her, yeah. Just by the wrist and a watch.
So, you just see that you can do a lot of cool things without even having to change plugins. Another cool thing, if you see this transpose, you can actually take the vocal down a whole octave or up a whole octave and kind of do some lower pitch down or pitched up vocal effects, all from within one plugin. So let's hear that.
Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Just by the wrist and a
So we'll probably change the throat length to give us a deeper format sound, but let's play it again.
Try to take me out, but it's all good, yeah. Just by the wrist and a watch.
And you can do all this from right within Autotune. So that's it, man. This is the Autotune tutorial. Really, there's not much else you need to know. You can mess with the flex tone, you can mess with the natural vibrato, humanize, and all that stuff, but really, as long as you got the key set and you can figure out what the retune speed should be, the rest of it, you can just kind of finesse, man. It's really about using auto-tune as a tool. Use it as an instrument. Don't use it as a crutch. Don't use it as something to lean on. But use it as another tool like anything else in your arsenal. And I'm telling you, it's going to take you to the next level. So that's all I got for you today, man. As always, I'm Vivi. If you need a song mixed or mastered, please drop me an email down below, info@vvsrecording.com. We are still giving away our free Pro Tools template. Go make a diamond, man. Get the template down below. All you have to do, go to my website, and it'll be right there available for free download. Just shoot me an email. You're good to go, man. That's really all I got, man. I'll see you guys next Monday. Let's keep making diamonds. Peace.
Bitch so bad, can't talk to you. Just bought a wrist and a watch, don't tick. I'ma pop with the drip like I'm popcorn, yeah. Seen her out, poppin' shit, let's get it. No fan, but bet it.